Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? Chris and Tommy here. Welcome to YouTube Celebrity Gossip News, where we got some good stories, some breaking stories, and what's going on with media around the world. So, let's start off, Tommy. What's going on with some stories that you have this week?
Okay. Before I get to some stories that are kind of not so positive, let's start with some positive stories first. So, the 5th annual Streamy Awards is coming up on VH1. Link will be down low for all the information for that, when the time and the date. But anyways, it's just been announced that Grace Helbig and Tyler Oakley will be the hosts of this year's 5th annual Streamy Awards. It's all about internet awards. Nothing to do with big movie industry. It's all about the internet. So they will be hosting this year's Streamy Awards. What's your thoughts on that?
Whoa, that's so awesome to hear, and I look forward to it. It's so cool that I can't wait to see the Streamy Awards this year, Tommy. It's going to be fantastic and great. Tyler Oakley, very, very positive influence guy on YouTube. He has an awesome channel. Those of you that don't know who Tyler Oakley is can look down on the description down below in the information, and we'll have a channel link to Tyler Oakley's channel. So moving on, Tommy, what else do you have?
Okay, well, it turns out that some of the music deals, licenses, and deals are expiring on YouTube, and it goes on to say that a lot of this has to do with, a lot of MCMs, supporting a lot of these musical YouTubers, and they have to redo their deals. And so it goes on to say in the article, is this going to weaken YouTube? In my thoughts, no, it's not going to weaken YouTube, because YouTube is the reason why there are more musicians out there today. More people actually get into the music industry because they have a new outlet that they never had before. So what's your thoughts on that? Actually, let me go back to clarify. I said that MCMs are some of the multi-channel networks are some of the ones being affected by these deals expiring, is what I said. And the whole point, so the whole point of this thing is they're saying, is these deals expiring going to weaken YouTube? And what I said, no, it's not, because of YouTube, even before MCMs came about, YouTube gave an outlet to musicians that wasn't there before. So now that I've clarified that, what are your thoughts?
It sucks, but it's business. The end. Moving on. What else do you have, Tommy?
Okay. It's other than that, there really hasn't been anything major. So I'm gonna get some stories that really need to be covered, because it has to deal with a major news print or online print at this point, called the New York Post, which a lot of people, not just in New York, read, but all across the United States. And there's this article which basically the New York Post paid this guy, Kyle, to write a really bad article about YouTubers in response to E! Online making this joke, so-called joke article about the Teen Choice Awards and how they misrepresented YouTubers, and that one saying they don't exist and they didn't know these categories existed. Well, in this article, he takes it one step further and saying that these people have no talent, that only people go onto YouTube and try to become YouTubers because of these people. Well, yes, some people do that and try to copy what they do, but overwhelmingly, they've been more of a positive influence than a negative influence. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I could say that Well, my response to that is that They're all wrong. Basically, people go to YouTube because they want to be fun, have fun, and work, and it's not all about getting found and doing this and doing that. To a certain extent, if you do get found by somebody, as far as if you're a singer, vlogger, blah 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 blah, the list goes on, director, then you get found. You get something out of it, but mostly everybody comes to YouTube for one reason or another, and that is that to have fun. So basically, we're no Justin Biebers here, or no Kanye Westers, and no whoever has gotten found off of YouTube and discovered as far as being in the music industry. It's just to have fun, and that's what YouTubers have fun with, and the list goes on and on and on. You have to work hard to get where you're at, to highly get over even just like 2,000 subscribers or 3,000, or a wide variety of audience and stuff. So I think that what they're saying is wrong. So what do you have to say about that, Tommy?
Well, yeah, it's wrong, but you also got to remember, this is the way the media is right now. They're paid to paint some people positive and paint other people in a negative light.
Right.
You know, and what I mean by the word paint, man, is it's a metaphor, meaning they're portraying that person. Okay, like say someone like Justin Bieber, who really has been relevant. There's still some people writing good reviews about him. Now, I'm not saying that he's a bad guy or anything overall. You know, he's got some good qualities, but you know, then other people just totally just rip him apart. So that's where I stand on this, that, you know, we really need to put back actual journalism back into journalism.
Exactly. Journalism back into journalism. You know, I mean, what Tommy is saying, if you don't understand, learn to tell it like it is, and learn to not manipulate the truth out there. So that's what we're saying all together. So anyways, moving on, what else do you have, Tommy?
There's this British YouTuber who's in the beauty and lifestyle category, who goes by the name of Glittery Sparkle. She calls her viewers sparklers or something like that. Her real name is Lauren, and she just recently launched her own plus-size fashion line for people who you know, don't fit the quote-unquote standards of what most of the world and the United States deems as an actual woman. So what's your thoughts on that?
Cool. Right on. That's great. No comment. Way to go. Sweet. So Tommy, guess what?
What?
Did you watch the VMAs on Sunday night?
No, I don't have TV, so I didn't watch them.
Okay, so let me fill you in if you don't know what's going on, or you have not heard. So at the VMAs, Kanye West gave his speech, and he was talking about this and that. You know, he really did not make sense. So guess what Kanye West announced to the world that he was doing in 2020?
What?
Well, he's going to run for presidency. He wants to become the president of the United States. So he talked about that when he was at the VMA Awards with Taylor Swift. So what are your thoughts about Kanye West wanting to become president?
Well, I think the only reason why he's actually doing it is not because he wants to have an input in what goes on in this country. I think he's just doing it because to him it's just a publicity stunt, and he goes, oh, there was already a black president, so this opens the door for another black president.
Right.
And the fact that he's waiting for a really long time means that he's not that serious.
Right, exactly. He's not really that serious. That's what I was thinking about as well. And plus, before he came out on stage, he admitted that he had some pot or some weed. So, obviously, he was a little too high smoking some crack, you know? So, those are my thoughts. And also, that's what I'm thinking. So, anything else, Tommy, that you want to add?
I think he's also, the reason why he announced this thing, because he's also trying to cover up for the fact that they recently sued one of the founders of YouTube, Chad Hurling, for $400,000, saying that he showed up at their wedding engagement party, and and has supposedly signed this disclosure agreement saying that he won't leak this information, when it offers someone in the Kanye West and the Kardashian family. So I think he's just trying to cover up for that fact that people got pissed off at him for that.
Exactly, because it was a family member that shot the whole entire thing, and I don't think, that he actually did this. So somebody in the Kardashian, Kanye West family actually shot this. So, Kanye West is just wanting money just because he's getting all these awards. I thought it was Kanye West night at the VMA Awards. Seriously, I really did, just because it was Kanye West this, Kanye West that, Kanye West is the best singer, Kanye West is, really good to work with. No, obviously I don't think he's really good to work with, but that's just my opinion. And that he's just hanging on to Kim Kardashian because she has, she gets paid in royalties for catching up with the Kardashians. So, on E, if you guys watch that. So, that's what I'm thinking. So, anyways, is there any more, Tommy? Okay. So, this is what we have for stories. Thank you guys for tuning in. And so, next, thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget to check out our stories down on the description, doobly-doo, down below. And let us know what you think about these stories. So, my name's Chris.
And I'm Tom.
And this has been a Next Level Productions,
the channel that takes you to the next level.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.